Hello and welcome back to another Indie Sunday. This week we're going to be playing Accident, the pilot. The pilot in this case referring to the pilot episode of the game Accident, which is supposedly coming out in Q3 of 2020. And in this game we sort of take the role of an investigator, or more an investigative journalist who looks at car accidents and investigates what happened with them. I don't know much more about the game, but we're apparently at our workplace here. We've got a VR thing here. Got a couple books, The Sunset, Two Skies, UFO, Immersion. What is that? Molecular gastronomy. Gastronomy. There we go. Butterfly by James Burnell. Alright. And our phone is vibrating. So let's check that first. From our editor. Now, while you were gone, we've acquired a large pile of data. Fortunately, it's all sorted and properly filed. And it's up to you to figure out what exactly happened after each accident. Don't worry, thanks to this brand new software we've got and your VR headset, that's the word, it's much more fun than it sounds. What you need to do is put the CD, I know ancient stuff, right, of each case into your laptop, run the software that pops up on your screen and put on the VR headset. From then on, you'll be controlling our heroes right from the moment they arrive at the scene. I've no idea how it works, but if that's not cool, then I don't know what is. The files are already on your desk. By the way, the first scenario is a tutorial. I highly recommend that you start with this one. Have fun, Mark. Okay. Do you have anything else here that we can look at, or this is... No, we can just return. Okay. We've got 3 different things we can look at here. I've already gone through the options and made everything right. Meaning that I turned off motion blur and made the music a bit more quiet because it was too loud. And then we've got profiles and accidents here. Let's look at profiles first because that's... Wait, select profile. Oh, so that's basically just a safe state, I guess. Okay, whatever. And accidents. Virtual crash test lab tutorial. Okay. Date on June the 4th, 2031. Time of day 11:45. Test subject 45 was the first responder. Victims 2 dummies. Okay. Start the simulation. Put the CD into there. Put on the headset. When looking for clues, try to imagine what could have caused the accident. In this case, I would say it was premeditated. They intended to cause the accident. Let's see. It seems like we get a bit of an overview over what happened during the loading screen, which is taking quite a while. Alright. New objectives. Call the emergency and turn on the hazard lights. Oh, there's a smartphone. Okay. Call emergency services as soon as possible. Alright. I don't know which country 112 is an emergency service for, but alright. Turn on the hazard lights. Where's the lights in this car? There. Alright. New objective. Yeah, I figured. Secure the area. Can I go out of the car? Yes, I can. Put out the fire. Where is said fire? Oh, there's a fire. Do I have that? Oh, it is a fire extinguisher. Yes. Please give. Please extinguish. Looks like it's working. And well, Okay, we're back now. Let's see if it works this time without crashing. Okay, apparently it does. Mark accident location. Warning triangle. Yeah, alright. Can do that. Call for help, security area, assess the situation, help the victims. Okay. Put that down. Turn off ignition in the red car. Okay, get inside of it. Although that doesn't seem like a safe thing to do at all. Yeah, in the left corner we can see the icons representing the victims. Person dies in the scenario, ends in failure. This doesn't count if the victim was dead before your arrival. Okay? To know which health bar belongs to a specific victim, you need to investigate them first. Sure. Sir, can you hear me? Sir? No? Shake. There's nothing else I can do. What about this one? Oh, I need to keep it pressed. Okay. Check the breathing. Alright. Now inspect this one. He can't hear me. No. Victim is breathing. There's 2 wounds there. Yeah. Help the victims. Well, how? Yeah, I could do that, I guess. Okay. Yeah. Can rewind time. Yeah. Yeah. Sure. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Releasing the button immediately will result in returning to the beginning of your current stage. Rewind time to the previous stage. This, I guess? Alright. Close the door. Close this door. Come on, game. I did so already. Can I continue now? Do I have to go all the way back to the... all the way back to this one? But... what do you mean, game? Alright. Wait. Okay, I can click with E the mouse buttons, okay? Let's try again. Put that down, turn off the ignition. Go, get out, check the victims. Check the breathing again. Check the wounds. No breathing on this one. I haven't made a mistake and I do not wish to reverse the time. Game, please. Mm-hmm. Can I not just... No. Can't. There's a spelling mistake there as well. While we're at it. Mm-hmm. I'm well aware. I've heard you say this about 4 times now. I'm very angry right now. Give me a second. Okay. Apparently you needed to investigate the person who's not breathing first. Put on the gloves. Open the airway. Ah, well. Okay. There we go. Pick up the CPR mask, put it on there. Perform CPR. Ah, okay. How many chest compressions? No, this is not how it works. You don't do 30 chest compressions either way. Like, you don't do 30 until they're right. You do 30. Period. If one of them wasn't right, it doesn't matter. What is that? What am I supposed to do here? Ah, okay. Huh? What does the game want me to do? Game? Hello? I'm putting air into him. What's your problem, game? I can put a whole lot of air into him. What do you want me to do, game? Yeah? Pulling up. And now pulling down. Why are you not counting that? That apparently counted. I need to drag my mouse about 50 centimeters upwards and then back down, and it still isn't enough. Okay, my mouse pad's only like 30 centimeters long. Like, can I drag it to? No, I can't. Come on, game. There we go. Okay, I need to keep it pressed. Still not breathing. Discover the cause. Your job is to collect relevant evidence and figure out what was the cause of the accident. Okay. Got debris. Place this evidence in first position. Uh-huh. More debris. There's a tire. And a rock. Put events in correct order. How do I do that? Can I pick up anything here? No. Wait, F, okay. Wait, what do you mean this? Place this in the first position? Okay. Apparently we succeeded. The dummies are dead, but who cares? I mean, one of them was still breathing, so don't know what you mean by he's dead. Sure. Alright, Swedish countryside. Kronoberg County, Sweden. October the 3rd, 2016, 12:30, August Nilsson, Jakob Haraldsson, Ingolf Hult, Susanne Olander, August Olander. Okay, give it a try, I guess. Let's see if this case works better than the tutorial. Can skip the epilogues by pressing the left mouse button. Okay. What have we got here? It's a bumpy road, yep. There are apparently boars crossing the street. Okay. First off, where's my smartphone? There's the smartphone. Call the emergency services. You can press the button while you're calling the emergency services. Come on. There we go. Let me out. Turn off the vehicle's ignition. Trunk is locked. Oh, everything's locked. Put out the fire immediately. Which fire? Oh, that fire. Do you have a fire extinguisher in here? Turn off the car ignition. I can't turn around this way, apparently. Put out the fire. Passenger door is locked, that's jammed. Turn off the car ignition anyway. fire extinguisher here. Yeah? Go on. Nope. Apparently wasn't good enough. Most situation put the warning triangle about 50 meters behind the vehicle. That's alright. The game didn't tell me yet that I'm able to run. I know because I've looked at the controls earlier. Put out the fire. Well, we've lost our fire extinguisher now. Yuder, do you have another fire extinguisher in here? Is this jammed? These are locked. This is locked. The trunk is locked. Passenger door is open. Any fire extinguishers here? Can turn off the ignition that way, at least. Glove compartment is locked. Did I bring a fire extinguisher? Yes, I did. No, don't put it down. Okay. You can only pick up one of them at a time, apparently. Put out the fire then. No, doesn't work. Fire doesn't want to be put out. Well, I can mark the other accident location while I'm at it. Just to see what would happen afterwards. I'm gonna have to rewind time anyway. Casually strolling down the street to put a little triangle here. Now we're stuck because we don't have another fire extinguisher. That's quite a nice effect. Got a first aid kit here. Can't put the fire extinguisher down if it doesn't exist anymore. Alright, rewind time. Okay, that there should be good enough. Alright. Security area. We'll start with the fire extinguisher this time. Pick it up. How about from here? That way? Alright, apparently it does. Emergency warning triangle. Run. One of the patients dead. Oh, I say patients. One of the victims is dead. Alright. Let's turn off the ignition while we're going past. This door is locked. Oh, jammed. This, however, allows me to turn it off. Passenger door is locked. Driver's door isn't. Get inside. Turn off the ignition. Alright. Out of here. Bit quicker, please. Open that. Yeah, sure. Turn off the ignition here. Get outside. And now we're marking the other side of the accident location. No, there's no need to run. We can just walk slightly faster than normal. How do I check my exact location? I'm not entirely sure. We'll take the first aid kit. Oh, close that door. Because why not? Let's check on you. Okay. He's breathing. That's good. Wait until the bar is full. There you go. Check for injuries. This and this. Okay. How about you, sir? Of course, can't hear me. He's not breathing. Go down here. There's a wound. Alright, and there's one more. There's no driver in here. Oh, that's the guy who fell out. Checking on her. On him, I mean. It's a kid. Not breathing anymore. Okay. Also not breathing. And there's a wound here. How do I check my exact location? Can't use the phone for it. How do I check my exact location? Got nothing in here for it. Do I have like a sat nav in my car? Yes. Alright. Try to avoid GPS coordinates. It can be imprecise. Use road names and distances instead. That sounds like bad advice. Start with the child said. Definitely do give your GPS coordinates as well as road names and distances. Okay. Put on the gloves, open the airway, pick up the CPR mask. God damn it. Game, please. I can't drag my mouse further forward. There's not even anything that would tell me what it is I'm doing right here and what it is that's wrong, okay? That was obviously not enough. Apparently that wasn't. Game, please. Alright. Check the breathing. He's breathing. There's no need to perform CPR. Pick up the CPR mask. Recovery position keeps the victim's airways open. Yes, please do so then. Well, how? Oh, yeah, well. No. There. Okay. Failed? Out of time. You need to act faster. Okay. I can't act faster if the game doesn't recognize breathing. Okay. We'll try again. See if I can figure out a better way. Right, open gloves, open the airway, put on the CPR mask, artificial ventilation. Nope. again, that is not something that you should do in real life. In real life as well, even if you can't feel like your breath going through into your victim or your patient, whatever you want to call it, you don't just do it however long it takes to get 5 breaths in there. That's stupid. You do it 5 times, and then you continue with the next step, which is CPR. The patient didn't stop breathing by then. Come on. It went so well at the start. Why is... Okay. Check the breathing. At this point, I think we've spent too much time again anyway. Pick up the mask, put into recovery position. That's not recovery position. Oh, yeah. As well, what? No, oh, the leg, okay. Turn over, there we go. That's recovery position. Alright, out of time. Alright, we'll try once more with that. Get outside. I'll see if I can get it better. Pull out. First aid, put on gloves. Put the CPR mask, put the mask on there. No? It looks so random. What goes through and what doesn't. Okay. God, check the breathing. You wouldn't check the breathing with the CPR mask on still. You can't even do that really. That one. No, God damn it. Open the airway. Alright. Next non-breathing adults. This guy? No, this guy. Yes. Trapped by seat belts. Unbuckle it, pull out. There we go. Perform first aid. Open. You've already put on gloves before. What are you doing? Chest compressions. Alright. 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. I got a score for it? Okay. Got a high score. Come on, I just need 2. God damn it, mousepad. There you go, check the breathing. Okay. We did it, I think. The ambulance is here. Discover the cause. All clues. You have an impact clue. Collision with the incoming truck. I mean, that much seems obvious. This car swerved slightly to the left, crashed into the truck's way. The truck's speed was broken down very quickly, which led the car that was too close behind the truck and probably not paying attention, crash into the back of the truck. Skid marks. Well, yeah, she brakes and collides with the trailer, obviously, because she was too close behind the trailer. You can close the trunk, right? Passenger door can also be closed. The side mirror. Oil puddle irrelevant. I mean, yeah, I guess to what happened in the accident, it is irrelevant. Where's that? Oh, that's just opening the door, is it? No, it's not. It's the broken windshield. Alright. Ejected through the windshield. Well, yes. Obviously. Driver's door open. Is there anything inside? I mean, I'm not timed anymore anyway, so might as well check it out. Is there anything that distracted him? Not really. Doesn't look like it. Close the driver's door. Passenger door is locked. Bloodstains are irrelevant. Yep. Passenger door is locked. Skid marks are irrelevant. Is there anything else for away? Oh, there's a puddle here. That's apparently also irrelevant. Oh, there's a boar that walked across. Boar stands in the road. Oh, and that made him swerve. Alright. Changes lanes to avoid the animal. Never do that. Again, don't know about laws in every country, but here, actually a boar might be on the edge. Like there's a certain size of animal under which you're not allowed to avoid the animal. You're just, well, I say you're not allowed. You are allowed to avoid the animal, but if you then cause an accident because of it, it's your fault, because you didn't have to avoid an animal that was small enough. And the boar might fit into that category, depending on the size of the boar. Something like, I don't know, in Canada, a moose or something, you probably are allowed to brake for that, because crashing into it would probably kill you. But things like a cat or a dog, you're not allowed to brake for. Well, you're not allowed to brake for if you're gonna, well, be a danger to other drivers on the road. Where else? We still need one more clue. Is there anything down here? Doesn't really look like it. Do I have to go to that sign? Yeah, the puddles are irrelevant. Yeah, it is that. Oh, beware of wild animals is also relevant. Can I go past her? No. Anything back here? No, I can't go past here. Which leads me to believe that no, there is nothing past there. Anything down here in the woods? No, other than invisible walls. Lots of them, but no actual clues. What is this? A stone? Sure. Anything else? Why is the ambulance still here anyway? They should be well on their way. Why is it only one ambulance to begin with? There were 3 patients. You don't just send one ambulance to there. Is there anything down here? No. Doesn't look like it. Can I find the boar? Probably not, considering I've already found the marks of it. Where's this? What is the 6th clue? There's nothing here. Let's look again at all the things that are here. There's an irrelevant puddle and another irrelevant puddle. further up the road, there's my car. Another irrelevant puddle. Nothing in my car should be relevant because we weren't here. That being said, there might be something under the car that is relevant. But it doesn't look like there is. Is there anything inside of my car? I can check the location. Not that there's any real point in that. Glove compartment is locked. I mean, you do have a key for that, I would hope. Yeah, get out of here. There's no more clues here. Skid marks are irrelevant. All of them. Passenger door is locked. This is not a clue apparently. What about this splatter of blood? No? Sure. Close this door. Bloodstains are irrelevant. Passenger door is locked. Is there anything up there? No. Anything here? This is jammed. Nothing in the trunk. Another door that's jammed. And an irrelevant oil puddle. No, there's nothing here. Did the ambulance drive over some clues? No. Can I... There's nothing I can do in terms of my inventory. Is there really nothing in here? Let's try one more time to go in there. Close. No, don't get outside. Close the door. Apparently he doesn't want to do that. Anything around here? There, seatbelt. Truck driver not wearing a seatbelt. And you know that he wasn't wearing a well, I guess. Okay, put the events in the correct order. Obviously, a boar stands in a road. Although, the actual clue there would have to be... Well, yeah, I don't know. Changes lanes to avoid animal. Collision with the oncoming truck. Not wearing seatbelt. Ejected. And she does that. Alright. Jakob Haraldsson. After careful examination at the hospital, Jakob Haraldsson was diagnosed with spinal injury. He underwent emergency surgery, after which he had to complete several months of rehabilitation to be able to walk again. Currently, Jakob works as a security guard at a local supermarket monitoring the cameras. Ingolf Hult. Ingolf suffered significant blood loss due to a deep laceration of his arm by a piece of glass. Fortunately, your CPR saved his life and the paramedics stopped the bleeding. The wounds healed quickly, but the glass severed several nerves and Ingolf lost full use of his left hand. The injuries were minor, however, and he was able to function normally. Susanne Orlando. When Suzanne's car, they spelled her differently, hit the back of the trailer, its bumper smashed the front window and hit her in the head, killing her instantly. August Orlando. After the impact, August Orlando went into shock, which resulted in a coma. He also suffered from several minor internal injuries. After 5 weeks, he regained consciousness up and returned home to live with his father. The accident and the death of his mother traumatized him severely, and he had to undergo therapy for 2 years. After that, he returned to school. Okay. End scenario. And that is it for the pilot of Accident. I'm not sure I enjoyed it. Some parts of it were interesting. Some parts just didn't work well at all. The breathing is the main example. Some parts were medically inaccurate. I mean, depending on where the game's from, they might teach stuff that way there. It just doesn't make much sense. Like, one of the important things, mainly I know it's in a game perspective, where you want your player to do stuff correctly. I know it's not very practical to just say, okay, blow into him twice, or for a child, blow into him 5 times and then continue, and not blow into him correctly 5 times and then continue. Because then players would just be like, well, blow into him slightly and then, go away. You could do it in the sense that if you don't blow into him correctly, then he might die in the end. But for that to really work, the mechanics would have to be better for it. Which they aren't, so I guess that's what you're gonna end up with. Chest compressions is the same thing. You don't do 30 correct chest compressions, you do 30 chest compressions. Mainly because you don't exactly know whether a chest compression was correct in real life. And if your timing's off, well, bad luck, I guess? Tough luck? Doesn't matter, you do 30 chest compressions, then you go back to two breathing things. I don't know how to call it. 30 chest compressions, breathe twice, 30 chest compressions, breathe twice, repeat until paramedics are here. Anything else? Yeah, extinguishing fires is a bit iffy. Might have to do that. I mean, to begin with, I think they know that a couple of things in the game are a bit on the, let's just say, not perfect side. And that's why they put the rewind time mechanic in the first place. It's my theory on it. Gathering clues is alright. Putting them into a time order is also fine. Anything else? Yeah, a couple of things were a bit weird because, I mean, sure, in this scenario, I'm not entirely well, you're the first one at the scene, so yeah, you wouldn't have gloves on already. But actually, you probably should put on gloves as soon as you pull out your first aid kit. Well, you do. Okay, we'll let that slide. That's okay. You don't need to wait for your call to emergency services to finish before you turn on your lights, your emergency lights or whatever they're called, and continue doing stuff. Like, you can do multiple things at the same time. Anything else? No, I think everything else was mostly fine. Yeah, I'd say that's about it. If you noticed anything else, let me know in the comments. I hope you enjoyed this week's Indie Sunday. Until next time, bye.